Okay, this is Rounding Off Infinity, my gaming diary for the afternoon of Friday, the 26th of May, 2017. Let's try that one more time. This is Rounding Off Infinity, my gaming diary for the afternoon of Friday, the 26th of May, 2017. Take one. Right, hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. This is Agasicles Stamus back with another episode of my gaming diary on the Rounding Off Infinity gaming channel on YouTube. So, I am pretty excited. I think this is one of those games, much like Chromehounds, that comes along once in a gamer's lifetime that is just perfectly suited to my tastes and my interests, my love of starship combat and science fiction. And it has been very difficult to get into or get around to this gaming session. So I have been harried by a number of severe technical problems throughout the week. I just bumped my Lenovo Y50 gaming laptop from a 1TB SSD to a 2TB spinning drive
wearing that same outfit. We both know that personal appearance is important to the best captains. So, go to your quarters to smarten up.
To gain some more storage space, because the 1TB drive had gotten filled up with games. So it looks like they have some more character customization that we're still waiting to be implemented in this game. This is a this game is in beta right now. It's not fully released. Alright, so oh, nice. Okay.
A lot of people hear the word average and think it means mediocre. But when it comes to the destroyer class, average means shut the hell up or I'll blow a hole in your hull. Her armor can soak up plenty of damage and enough firepower to dish it right back out again. Plus, she's...
Customize. Add ship to fleet. The recruit fleet can hold ships of tier 1. So this is one thing I have not figured out whatsoever, is I just have no Zelanti siege mode. But I already own that one. Alright, those all indicate things that I own, and then you have to earn. So I get that. Okay, so that's who makes those ships. Okay, so these are the manufacturers. Elite coming soon. Gold membership will come soon. So it's disappointing. That sounds like it's a pay-to-win kind of tier that you can just pay. So this is what's in the hangar. So I can't add any more. So it's saying that I already have those 3 ships. And that's all I have access to, I guess. Okay, so the problem with the Lenovo Y50 is that it, so I'm going to play this training mission. I'll explain why here in a minute. So right before as I was going and prepping to clone the drive, clone the OS drive to the new hard drive, it had just locked up and wouldn't boot. So I spent a good chunk of time troubleshooting it and trying to get it back. I think it was doing that in the middle of the creators update. It looked like it had pulled down a lot of the updates and patches, but not all of them. Because when it recovered, it continued doing the creators update, and it was at like the 50% point. So I lost a chunk of time this week trying to get that completed and restored, and then cloning the drive, and then swapping the drive. So that was horrible problem number 1. Horrible problem number 2 was that my Samsung Galaxy Note 5 was just behaving ridiculously badly. And I eventually got driven to the point where I had to wipe it and do a factory reset. One of the symptoms it showed was that it would not connect to anything across micro USB, so I couldn't charge it. And the big thing is I couldn't connect it to my PC to offload all my pictures and videos that I wanted to save before I factory reset it. So I don't know. So this is one major problem. I have not figured this screen out yet. So it's like... So if I select that ship... So it seems like there's some type of ship selection screen. Okay.
All hands to action stations. Prep for combat. Let's run out the guns.
Missiles locked and ready to fire, Captain.
Oh. It's just rising, so I'm gonna...
We've taken the lead, Captain.
Lock on confirmed. Corvette eliminated, Captain. Missiles have... We're locked on, Captain. Torpedo launched. All the guns fired up. Solid round.
Oh.
Stand by.
What is that?
Enemy has a lock. Let him loose.
Well, this is the problem. I've gotten destroyed at the outset of that. So what do I take? Oh, warp into combat. So select that ship. It looks like it started me on a different part of the map. There's some enemy over there. Alright.
We've got the advantage, Captain.
Captain, we've got a lock. Clearing torpedo tubes. All the guns fired up.
Let me get on the deck.
Got to reload.
What?
Solid lock.
We just took the upper hand.
Alright. So yeah, so I had to factory reset, my Note 5. This is a neat little maneuver. thing I... Oh, no, 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 no.
Missiles locked on target. Launching torpedoes.
They impacted the...
Launching missiles. Missile silos reloading, Captain. Destroyed an enemy attack cruiser. The missiles are still reloading.
Oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, rotate, elevate, elevate, get up, get up, get up.
We've got torpedo lock, Captain. Launch torpedoes.
Torpedoes away. Oh, he's going down.
Autoguns fired up.
Let's go get him. What's going on here?
Reloading autoguns.
Torpedoes away.
We've got the advantage, Captain. Guess that's why you're the captain. Captain.
Is he going down? Nice. I got here. So there are a few key problems right now. Number one, I have not learned how to recognize the
Weapons are locked on.
class. What the heck is that? Torpedoes,
Away.
missiles.
Away. Missiles reloading, Captain.
Nice. Okay, now, okay, so I just realized my map in the upper right-hand corner. So one thing I've got to come up with is a solution. So I think on the left, I think that's their health? Maybe that's his shield? I don't know.
Clearing torpedo tube. No go, Captain. Missiles still reloading. Dreadnought destroyed.
Nice. Oh, that was a Dreadnought? Wow. Oh, no! Okay, so let's go with the Cerebus. I don't know what kind of class of ship that is. I'm going to select it, warp to combat. So I need to learn these classes of ships. I do know, okay, so maybe that's not enemy strength there on the left. What is this? Is that a bad guy? That is a bad guy. Okay, now I see.
We're completely dominating the enemy, Captain. Repair auto beams activated.
Auto repair, beam amplifier. What do we got over here? This guy trying to slip in from behind. Let's get on the deck.
Enemy warheads locked on our position.
Whoa!
Firing up.
Oh, that's the amplified beam.
Aye, Captain. That's it. She's done.
Okay, learn how to use. Oh, what's going on over there? That looks like another Dreadnought. Probably.
Enemy warheads locked on our position.
Let's drop. Starboard turn. Starboard turn. Alright, let's use. He's still getting me. I think that ship has some self-repair capabilities, but I haven't figured that out. Yeah, so the Galaxy Note 5 was. Let's take that ship again. Warp to combat. Medium beam turrets. Okay. So that has to be the symbol for the Dreadnought. Now I know what L1 and R1 are. Ooh. I know what L2 and R2 are. What is that? Must be out of range. Drop my altitude, starboard turn. Nice use of the terrain.
Incoming, Captain.
What? Ouch, that's rough. Oh, now it's... Ah, nice. Well, that's repairing me, right?
Enemy missiles incoming, Captain.
Blast it. I'm just all in a bad position here. Let's do the beam amplifier. What? So yeah, so the Galaxy Note 5 wouldn't charge. Then it was acting like it was coming in contact with a wireless charger, just kind of randomly, like when it wasn't anywhere near a wireless charger. Now this is one thing I don't understand. I seem to never be able to select the third ship type. Okay, so it looks like we're behind by 8 points.
Torpedo lock confirmed.
I shouldn't have used... Oh, no.
Missile lock.
Protein and... So that's like a flat cannon. System reboot, Tempest missiles.
Fire missiles, aye, Captain. We've got a lock. Enemy warheads locked on our position. Reloading missile silos. Torpedo away.
Oh, that ship's going. Is it? I thought it was going down.
Enemy warheads locked on our position.
No, did I impact that Dreadnought? Okay, so this is the third ship type that, Oh, nice!
It's not looking good out there, Captain.
Man, we're way behind. I'm still trying to get a hold of the control flight model. Oh, no.
General retreat. Get us out of here.
Still, very cool. So eventually I just had to wipe the Galaxy Note 5, and again that took time away from me from gaming. And then the final thing, it was directly impacted gaming, and I did it to myself. So I have a case where I keep my... So let's go back and play that again. Training... Confirm. So I have a case where I keep all of my video production and game capture gear for captures and streaming. My two inline video capture cards obviously just use USB for power input, right? But my two standalone capture cards, capture devices, have external power supplies. Those external power supplies the input connectors for them are the same size, so either power supply will fit either external capture card. However, they are different voltages. So I, on Sunday, when I rotate my gear, wound up grabbing the wrong power supply and forgot my thumb rule for remembering which one goes with which. There's one, I just don't know. Huh. So that's weird. So earlier when I played this game, there was this whole like warping animation of each individual ship making the jump. So I don't really know what that's about.
Action stations, hostile contact inbound. Prepare for combat.
Okay, fighter craft are coming in first. I usually just kind of ignore them.
We've got a lock. Captain, we've got a lock.
Fighter craft go down fairly quickly and easily.
Locked onto target. Hostile corvette destroyed, Captain.
Ooh. Torpedoes. Go get him. Missiles.
Missiles incoming, Captain. Missile silos reloading,
Ooh.
Captain.
Alright, let's see if we can get within range to pull.
Destroyer.
Ah, no. Okay, well, at least I know that that's a destroyer. Let's go with the artillery ship. Got nothing on the radar. I'm gonna stay low on the... oh, there we go. Alright, let's cut through this canyon. So the end result was I started about 11:30 one night. I forget what it was. Maybe Tuesday. Trying to get my equipment set up and connected to the PlayStation 4 for this capture session. And started having lots of problems. Initially, it looked like a hard drive problem, which I fell for because... oh, no, don't get hung up on that canyon ledge. Come on.
Launching flechette swarm.
Ah, no. Alright.
Completely dominating the enemy, Captain.
Oh! There's a Dreadnought hiding back there. Missile lasers.
Deploy countermeasures, aye, Captain.
There's
Enemy warheads locked on our position.
great stationary cloak.
Close, aye, Captain. Our cloak is gone.
Great. Ah! So yeah, so I thought I had a hard drive problem. I troubleshot that for a very long time, and then eventually gave up and pulled the hard drive out of this capture device. Yeah, see, that's weird. I swore I didn't pick the destroyer. It may be. I wonder if only certain ships are available when you respawn, based on the numbers that are in your fleet.
It's not looking good out there, Captain. The enemy's catching up.
Well, they've actually passed us. Got a guy to port over here. Now flying down low in these canyons is okay. But I have a hard time telling exactly when I'm going to collide with a mountain, and I have a hard time telling how much damage it's going to do. Because you seem to actually collide. I guess it impacts your shields a few.
Weapons are locked on.
What is that?
Torpedo away. Missiles away. Reloading silos.
Protein auto guns, okay. Part of my problem with this on the PlayStation 4 is the, oh no, I got another capital ship coming in high.
Launching torpedoes.
Oh, big damage. Back up, back up, back up. Port turn forward.
Torpedoes still reloading, Captain. Autoguns fired up. We've got to wait for the autoguns to recharge.
Come on, get out of there.
We've got a lock. Torpedo away. Got to reload. Stand by. That's teamwork.
Nice.
Module reboot executed, Captain.
Thank you. Solid lock. Enemy has a lock. Target locked. Time. Launch torpedoes. Enemy warheads locked on our position.
If this works.
Autoguns fired up.
Nope, that's it. Oh no, okay, alright, that is the destroyer. Alright, I gotcha. So part of my point of confusion is I just wasn't looking at the icons. So one of the things, oh, no, that's a good guy. One of the things is, so they are making this game for both PS4 and PC, and one of the things is the fonts are like so small, it's really difficult to see them on a PS4 when you're sitting so far back off the screen. So yeah, so that problem with the with that capture card, like I said, made it look. I need to quiet him down so I can get behind this mountain. That's the problem.
Fire missiles, aye, Captain. Enemy missiles incoming, Captain. Missiles reloading, Captain. Autoguns fired up.
Nope. Some of the explosions are pretty spectacular. Alright. Okay, so now I just noticed the respawn timer in the upper right-hand corner. And I wonder if that's specific to ship classes. Is that a bad? No, that's not a bad guy. So I troubleshot the hard drive problem for a while. I'm gonna try a flanking maneuver here.
We have missile lock.
So this is one of the problems, is every time, many a time that I try a flanking maneuver,
Thanks, Captain.
there winds up being
Launching
a bad
missiles.
guy around the corner. So I'm gonna try it. I do not know if my autoguns are
Reloading, Captain.
contacting these guys.
Incoming, Captain. Autoguns fired up.
Yes, but are they firing?
Missile silos still reloading.
Ooh.
Got to reload. Stand by.
Ah! Man, when those Dreadnoughts let loose that missile salvo, it puts the hurt on you. So one thing is I realize I don't have a Dreadnought available in my fleet. So the score's about even now. I'm only ahead by 4 points. Okay, I see. So those are... Now I'm starting to pick up on the icons. So those are
Target. Torpedoes have solid lock.
those are two Dreadnoughts, one of which is going down now. Is he going behind? Nope, he's in front of it. Torpedoes should make impact.
Let him loose.
Good. Okay, good. Dreadnought down. Whoa! Sniper fire. Let's see if this is possible. Blast it. I got another sniper up ahead. This is probably ill-advised.
It's like they're not even fighting back.
Where did that come from? Okay, so that artillery ship. Oh no. Alright, here we go. Question is, am I going to surprise anybody with this maneuver?
Torpedoes locked on.
Locked onto what?
Enemy warheads locked on our position.
Where?
Torpedo locked, Captain. Torpedo away. Launching missiles. Reloading missile silos.
Ouch.
Scrapped an artillery cruiser.
Great.
Enemy warheads locked on our position.
Ah! Blasted artillery ship. Okay, respawn timer, I see that. So I kept troubleshooting the hard drive problem until finally I got to the point where I pulled the hard drive and put a USB drive in.
Flechette swarm locked to target.
Countermeasures activated.
Siege mode? I don't understand.
Aye, Captain. All stop. Activating artillery.
Oh, that gives you like a monster cannon shot.
Incoming, Captain.
Countermeasures, countermeasures.
Defenses are still down, Captain. Understood. Engaging cloak. Cloak deactivated. Recharging. Hull integrity command.
I don't know. I guess this is probably a Corvette. So I have a repair pod, repair auto.
Call that a win.
Yeah. All right. So I won my first scenario. Nice. So yeah, so I pulled the hard drive, put a USB thumb drive in. That still did not fix the problem. Then I was having audio. Well, it at least allowed me to start recording. On the hard drive, I could never get the thing to go into record. And then I had been having audio problems the whole time, so even when it was recording to the thumb drive... Alright, so I'm going to play the training scenario one more time. So yeah, so even when I got it recording to the thumb drive, I was having audio problems, this big static burst in the background. I could barely hear any of the game audio or my voiceover commentary. And whatever I would record and play back, it would have that same static burst. So after about 2 hours of troubleshooting that, I finally looked down and realized that I had connected the wrong power supply. So Sunday I wasn't completely exhausted, so I don't know why I selected the wrong power supply. But the night I hooked it up and started troubleshooting, I was definitely completely exhausted and just completely whiffed on catching the power supply mismatch. So the good news is once I switched it out and started doing some test recordings with this device, I didn't have any more problems. So it looks like I didn't cause any permanent damage to the device or the hard drive. So that's a good thing. Battle beacons. Yeah, see, so, like a... Oh, I get it. So this is just for you to observe the ships that you're taking into combat. So when I select the artillery ship, the destroyer will warp out, and the artillery ship will come in for me to take a look at it. Okay, great. Now I finally understand that. And I don't think there's any other controls ready from this or available from the screen. So now that I've completely talked through that, let's run down the hardware. Whoa! Oh, and that's also for you to select your starting vessel. Got it.
Run out the guns.
Alright, I'm going to immediately go to my flanking maneuver attempt. Now, of course, just like a first-person shooter, right, the problem with trying to pull this is that it takes me longer to get into the fight, but it will allow me to wind up coming up from an unexpected angle. So I guess these training missions are designed, obviously just to teach you the basic mechanics of the game, but I guess that's why they pitch you up against, okay, so I think if I'm learning the icons right, I've got one enemy destroyer engaged with two of mine. About to turn this corner, and he's going to come into firing range. But he's like, what is he doing? Oh, is that him right there?
Ready to fire. Flechettes launched, Captain.
Alright, there we go. Flechettes are away. Turn the ship.
Thanks, Captain. Enemy missiles incoming, Captain.
Where's it?
Laser defenses engaging enemy missiles.
Okay, good. I think whoa, what's going on up here? What? What is going,
Engaging cloak. Recharging
yeah, that
cloak,
cloak's
Captain.
not doing you any good when they already know where you are.
Captain, all stop. Activating artillery. Critical system failure.
Ah! Alright, so I'm gonna come out as a destroyer. Okay, I'm starting to get a little more of the handle on this. Unbelievable. Alright.
Missiles locked and ready to fire, Captain. Torpedo away.
That really kills me when you're...
Fire missiles, aye, Captain. Missile silos reloading, Captain.
Man, there's so many bad guy ships here. Where am I?
The guns fired up.
I wonder if the auto guns are just...
Locked on our position. Attack cruiser destroyed, Captain. Torpedoes have high. Clearing torpedo tubes. Got to reload. Stand by.
Plastics. Okay, so hardware in place tonight. hardware in place tonight. So I'm playing Dreadnought on the PlayStation 4. Dreadnought is a game that's in development. I'm actually playing the closed beta right now.
Holding position. Engaging artillery.
Flechettes have positive lock.
System strain, Captain.
Thank you.
We're turning the tide, Captain.
Yeah, but we're still down by 8.
Flechettes have positive lock.
Cloak engaged. Cloak deactivated. Recharging.
That shot was
Missiles incoming, Captain.
great.
Countermeasures. Fire up the grid. Main power just went down.
So Dreadnought is a game that is under development. I'm in the closed beta after receiving my invite. Alright, let's go for this destroyer. Like I mentioned, it's under development for both PC and PlayStation 4. So I think those I keep thinking that they're
Launching missiles. All silos reloading, Captain. That did it. Enemy destroyer's hull is collapsing.
whose hull is collapsing?
Enemy missiles incoming, Captain. Autoguns fired up.
We're gaining ground out there, Captain.
Why didn't the autoguns take care of those?
We've got to wait for the autoguns to recharge. Reloading autoguns.
Great.
Enemy has a lock.
Where is he? By a bunch of different developers and the publisher. So Greybox, I think 6 Axis, and I can't remember the third one that's in the mix.
Reloading. Launch flechettes.
Oh no, he went behind that asteroid.
Thanks, Captain.
Oh, nice. So I just became aware of this game a couple weeks ago. So for game capture, tonight is it a bad guy? Yeah.
Cloak activated.
So let's see if I can actually use this to sneak within range of this thing. I think that's a destroyer.
Power cycling cloak. It's not looking good out there, Captain.
Yeah, we're way behind.
Launching flechette swarm. Enemy destroyer scrapped.
Nice.
That will teach them.
So for game capture tonight, I am using the AverMedia Game Capture HD 2, which is a standalone device that actually has a hard drive bay in the underbelly and allows you to connect up a SATA hard disk drive. I have a 1 terabyte drive in there now. And for voiceover commentary, I'm using the Thrustmaster Y300CPX Doom Edition headset. I'm using the same. That's also where I have the game audio coming in. So a nice thing about the Evermedia Game Capture HD2 is that
Flechette swarm locked to target. Launch flechette. Enemy missiles incoming.
whoa, where are the missiles? Where are the missiles? Where are the missiles? Oh.
Aye, Captain. Firing on enemy missiles.
Enemy warheads locked on our position.
Here they come.
Countermeasures not yet ready, Captain.
Blast it. What's this thing?
Still rearming flechettes, Captain.
Hang on, we're going to recharge the grid.
Give me some power, Chief. The basic scheme behind Dreadnoughts is that it is 4-on-4, as I understand it. Capital ship combat. You've seen enough of the gameplay by this point to kind of... Oh, he's cloaked. I think that artillery cannon is only forward firing, so... I gotta get bow on. I'm also not sure if this artillery ship is actually capable of engaging the fighter craft, given how slow my railgun is. This is one of 2 maps that I've played. The first map that you saw me playing is the one that I've spent most of my time in. Oh, that's a good guy who's cloaked. Oh, I got... Oh!
Aye, Captain. Activating.
Enemy missiles incoming, Captain. Flechettes have positive lock.
Commencing cooldown.
Launching flechette swarm.
We've got the advantage, Captain. Incoming. Activate countermeasure grid.
I just did that because I felt like...
Abandon ship.
Ah! Now it's even up with 8 minutes left. Alright, let's do the artillery cannon again. Let's hurry up and get in the fight. So the Thrustmaster Y300 CPX only has a singular 3.5mm connection for both headphones and mic, but what I have is I have a splitter cable and adapter that will split those out to discrete channels, and then the Game Capture HD 2 has 3.5mm inputs for so what I'm going to try and do is get up here and take out this other artillery ship. Not sure what the range on the Flechette missiles is.
We can't just lay down and die. We can still win.
So this is one of the things I'm going to have to master is hitting both R1 and R2 at the same time.
Scratch 2 in a row.
There we go.
The advantage, Captain.
Enemy warheads locked on our position.
Blast it.
Activate countermeasures.
Firing.
Please let this work.
Hostile tactical.
Whoo! Ah! There's a guy hiding out against the surface of that asteroid. I couldn't even see him. Okay, so we'll come back in the destroyer. So I think what I have accessible to my fleet is one destroyer class, one artillery ship, and then a corvette. So there's the Dreadnought. We're up by 8 points. 5.5 minutes left. Where's the Dreadnought? So one of the problems in the control scheme is elevate altitude is, I'll call it Z positive, is R1. And your weapons trigger.
Launch torpedoes. Missiles away. Reloading missile silos.
I shouldn't get that close to that guy.
Enemy missiles incoming, Captain.
From where?
Dreadnought destroyed. Let the scavengers pick him over.
Why am I not moving? Why am I not? Oh, the scenario ended, I guess. I was like, why am I not moving? So did I win that? I think I did. I'm not sure. I didn't see the closing score. So at any rate, love this game. It's just perfectly squarely. So they're the developers there. I think Greybox is the publisher, and then you have 6 Foot and Jaeger. It didn't show my score. So I'm definitely going to be back on with another episode of this. Hopefully getting into the actual multiplayer to see how things go once I'm playing against humans. So thanks so much for joining in. This has been a Gascally Statements from Gearworks.com with another episode of My Gaming Diary on the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube. Thanks for wandering by. Please feel free to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and whatever your feedback is on what you think I could do better. And if you are really interested in seeing me play this and other widely varied games across a widely varied set of platforms, please go ahead and subscribe. Thanks so much. I'm out of here.